After a phenomenal Euro 2016 campaign, we now get to pose the question. Antoine Griezmann, where does he rank amongst the best players, if not best strikers, in the world at the moment? And before we get into the discussion, Jason, as per usual on my clip, I'm going to go on a quick minute rant as to 3 reasons why Antoine Griezmann has to be considered. I'm not going to rank him yet. I'll do that at the end of the clip. 3 points in a minute. You ready?
I'm ready.
Get confused. Right. First one
3,
is
2, what? Go.
in comparison with the other Frenchman that's ranked at $100 million, this guy is by far more valuable to the team than him. He has the best movement off the ball out of any of the strikers in the world. Therefore, Antoine Griezmann will be one of the most valuable players. The other reason is he's played on Atletico Madrid, a team that doesn't base their formation around an attacking sense. They're a defensive team, and he still manages to thrive and take them to a Champions League final with vital goals. Therefore, if you put him on an attacking team, he will be infinitely better. Therefore, he is such a valuable player. And the third reason is he plays Pokemon Go. This is the final reason why this guy has to be considered amongst the best, because he plays Pokemon Go along with everyone else in the world, and he is a good all-round lad.
We got to change the name of the segment to 3 points and 42 seconds.
Wow, didn't even need the full minute.
What do we do now?
I don't know. Did we just finish the clip?
We play Pokemon Go.
So he tweeted this out. I have no idea what he's
What a
saying
guy.
besides, I think, trying to catch the Pokemon
Yes.
or chase the Pokemon.
Pokemon.
But obviously it's taking over. The question, though, is Pikachu's a garbage number, like 9 on the pitch. He can't play the wing. He's slow. He's electrocuting people. It's a total advantage and disadvantage for other teams.
Let's see his stats, though, because that might back up why Griezmann...
Yeah, he's got a special attack of 90.
So this, I believe,
flamethrower built in.
ESPN FC from last year, right? Yes. So
not including his 6 screamers in the Euros.
Not including his 6 for the Euros, but if you were to add in those 6, I imagine his numbers will go up.
And
but
look at the UCL, too. That's like why I picked this one out. Champions League, he had 7 goals and assists in 13 games started. It's a very fantastic track record.
It is a great track record, and the most important thing, Jason, is Atletico don't score a lot of goals. That is the main point.
He makes up like 20% of their goal scoring year.
Undoubtedly. 22 goals in La Liga last year for a team that doesn't score that many. This is not, of course, when you put it next to Ronaldo and the Barcelonas of the 60 goals a season, it doesn't look as if it compares. But again, this is a point I always stress to everyone. When you look at Barcelona and Real Madrid's goal difference in comparison to everyone else in the league, it shows a clear imbalance for how they play against the bottom half of the teams. They will smash them 6-7-0. So it's not really an accurate comparison to be like, oh, Ronaldo scored 50 goals, but he scored 8 or 6 of them at a time. One time he did literally score 4 or 5 or whatever it was against the Granadas.
He scored 6 last season against one team. I think it might have been Granadas of the world. Look at when Atletico plays Barca Real Madrid. It's not 6-0. It's not 7-1. They actually keep it close because they're so defensively sound. That's a lot of credit to Diego Simeone.
Yes, undoubtedly.
It's not just Griezmann. Diego Simeone should be Ballon d'Or worthy if they gave coaches or managers Ballon d'Ors. But the big point, though, is let's say Griezmann, and I call him that because of Superman and Iron Man and all the other superheroes. I know his name is Griezmann. Don't worry, the French audience out there. However, let's say Griezmann puts that header in the 83rd minute of the Euros final, and they go on to win. That's his 7th Euros goal of the year, which would put him 3 behind the all-time record. That's remarkable because he did it all in 1 Euros. He had an unbelievable Champions League campaign, an equally impressive La Liga campaign. The difference, though, is Portugal was right there with them in the Euros final, international stage, but Ronaldo took the better of him Champions League-wise at Real Madrid and banged in so many more goals. So making this more of a Ballon d'Or conversation, Griezmann should still absolutely be a top 3 finalist.
I think so.
If I'm correct, it's going to look like Ronaldo, Suarez, Griezmann, Messi. There's before.
Yeah, I think that those are the 4 candidates in my head.
I can't believe I'm saying this because I do love Lionel Messi, but I would think Griezmann would jump Messi in voting based off the campaigns that they've had, based off the Euro success, based off everything. I know that sounds crazy.
No, but it's not crazy. Like, so Suarez undoubtedly has to be considered. He was snubbed last year.
Oh my God, it was fantastic what he did.
So again, it's kind of unfortunate for Suarez that Ronaldo won the Euros, because I stated in the clip before, both of us stated that he's won the Euros now, and therefore he's going to be the immediate. And people in the comments were like, what about Suarez? Have you forgotten him? And the real point is, I haven't forgotten about him. But the candidates who are choosing the Ballon d'Or winner, they don't need a huge reason to elect. Messi or Ronaldo as the Ballon d'Or winner. We've proven that in the past. There has been players that have been. Manuel Neuer won a Champions League and a World Cup, and still he was close, but he doesn't pip them because it takes a lot to get in front of those two. So when Ronaldo adds a Champions League and the Euros to his accolades that season, you know it's over. You know it's over. So, yeah, I want Suarez to be considered. But, fellas, come on. We need to understand that it takes a lot to split those two.
Oh, we're just talking finalists.
No, finalists, I understand.
And by the way, let's keep in mind that Griezmann, I don't think, made the short list or the tall list of like 36 people last year.
It was
and
remarkable.
Simeone almost lost his mind because there was guys on that list that were so undeserving compared to Griezmann.
So, the question is now, to wrap up, right? So, where does he rank in the best strikers of the world? Top 5.
Number 2.5.
It's hard, right? Because he's a different type of striker than Suarez. If you have you play a formation that's a 4-2-3-1, Suarez is in it straight away as a striker. He's the striker that I go for every time over Lewandowski.
Well, okay, what about forwards? Is that too broad?
What about Griezmann is that, Jason, he is one of the few strikers in the world he's the best second striker in the world, right? So allow me to elaborate a little bit in terms of he will play alongside a target man.
He's the butter to the bread.
He works well off the ball, and it's been, I can't remember when the last 4-4-2 was able to work as well with someone like Griezmann in the team. Like he made playing with Giroud look easy. That's not an easy thing to do. Arsenal players can't do that as well. But Griezmann works so well off of a target man and doesn't have to be a star.
He's also very selfless.
Yeah, very selfless at times, and he takes the chance when he has to. But he's so nimble, and he's get the best movement off the ball, as I made in my brief 3 points in a minute rant, is that his movement off the ball is the best in the world. Suarez has got great movement off the ball, but you have to think about it in context. He's got Messi and he's got Neymar to find him in those space. So whenever he moves off the ball, he usually gets it in those situations.
Griezmann has Torres.
Griezmann has Sal Niguez. So if I was to put him in where in the world at the moment, because I know everyone loves me to rank.
4, 2.
In terms of strikers, I put him, just in terms of forwards, I put him 3rd.
So hard.
I still think Suarez is going to be the number 1 striker in the world, just forward.
2?
Maybe I put him 2 because I haven't seen Aubameyang yet.
Ooh, a boomerang.
Maybe I put him 2. It's a really interesting conversation.
You know he plays Pokemon Go also. That was the article. It was Aubameyang and Griezmann.
Oh, he does? Damn it. It's between those two. And then the likes of Lewandowski is, of course, a striker to go to, but we have seen in the Euros that unless he's got that system that works well with him, it's hard. Griezmann proved that he could work in any system, really.
This is Lewandowski. Goal.
Bam. 7 goals and off the cliff he goes. And in terms of if people must ask the best ranked players in the world, the top 5, does Griezmann crack the top 5? I always I like to put in goalkeepers in there because I think they deserve a lot of the credit.
That's not possible.
It's hard. It's very hard.
Should he be a 90 in FIFA 17?
I think so. After last
Only
season.
like 5 players who get it.
Yeah, I think he deserves a 90 ranking. I think he deserves it. One of the few that should go up a lot is Antoine Griezmann. They need to comment because I can't make my mind up. I think he's top 5 in the world maybe, and I think he's top 3 strikers.
Updated rankings is Superman, Griezmann, Iron Man,
So he's
Batman.